Smells like a humid day inside Joy Behar's moo-moo. Motives stink worse than Joy Behar's jog bra. I mean, assuming she jogs. Oh, wait, there she is.
All right.
She has a point. Maybe I am obsessed, but some people are obsessed with Bigfoot, and they don't get to see him on TV every afternoon. And if they did, could they tell the two apart? I don't know.
Watching Joy Behar get roasted felt like a sitcom, where she's both the star and the writer handing Maher and Gutfeld the script without even knowing it. They didn't plan the takedown, they just used what she gave them. This wasn't a debate. It was a masterclass in bipartisan roasting with one clear message. If Joy's our voice of reason, we're in serious trouble. Maher brought the cold reality check, Gutfeld brought the laughs, and Joy delivered the perfect setup. Comedy doesn't take sides, calls them out. For more bold moments and no-filter truth, hit like, subscribe, and turn on notifications. This is just the beginning. Asterisk.
You keep wearing that red hat that says Make America Great Again. That tells people that you go along with this. So you might as well just put a swastika on the hat.
Don't do that. Don't do that.
Because we see it anyway.
I'm not going to defend Donald Trump ever, but I would never say that we should put the swastika on the cap, because I think you can hate Donald Trump. You can't hate everybody who likes him. It's half the country. I don't want to live in that country. I don't want to live in the country where I hate half the country, and I don't hate.
This is punditry on repeat, same outrage, same tired takes, just with fresh hairdos and a little extra sass. Bill Maher delivered his sarcasm smooth and steady, while Greg Gutfeld barged in like a bar fight. And right between them stood Joy Behar, accidental star of a roast that turned on itself. This wasn't about politics. It was comedy taking back the spotlight, calling out the absurdity of it all. Joy's latest hot take? A total facepalm. But none of this was planned, just sharp humor exposing the nonsense. And Joy? She stood there, practically asking to be the punchline. Asterisk.
Musk being pro-apartheid, but then begged him afterwards not to sue. Musk lawyers have yet to comment because they're still checking to see if it's legal to sue a cow.
Shots fired.
Just a legal question. I don't know why it's so upsetting. I don't make the...
Asterisk one came from the liberal scene. The other from the conservative corner, but Bill Maher and Greg Gutfeld both landed on the same target. Joy Behar. She's not pulling the strings, she's being pulled by them. The View isn't a talk show anymore. It's a staged performance for people who confuse loud opinions with real truth. Joy doesn't debate, she declares. Maher rolled his eyes. Gutfeld laughed out loud. Different approaches, same message. Because Joy isn't the cause, she's just a sign of what happens when media turns into a circus and echo chambers replace honest conversation.
It's not called The Facts.
Yeah, but isn't it interesting that it's called, I mean, I don't think they meant this when Barbara Walters invented it a long time ago, but it's The View.
Well,
that's the problem in America.
But
there is one view,
right, and
one
that's clearly
true opinion, and everybody else can go sit in the corner.
That's
the wildest part. Joy Behar doesn't even realize she's the joke. Her smug confidence might feel like strength to her, but to everyone else it's just exhausting. Bill Maher cut through it with sharp sarcasm, while Greg Gutfeld lit it up with punchlines. Together without meaning to, they became the perfect tag team, one cool and cutting, the other wild and loud. No names were dropped, but everyone knew who they were talking about. And as Joy kept talking, unaware they tore down her so-called credibility piece by piece. This wasn't just a roast, it was a reality check. Asterisk.
the time.
Who is he? Well, really, who is he?
I don't watch the show.
He has a show.
I don't watch the
never
show.
heard of him.
Yeah.
I guess he's just obsessed with me.
No. Next, Joy's going to say she's never heard of carbs. Seriously, her denial of knowing me is as believable as her red hair. But obsession? I mean, come on, Joy. Where would you even get that idea? Like Joy Behar's face, it's looking worse and worse by the crap than Joy Behar after a night of scotch and Taco Bell. Her being named Joy is like me being named ugly. Joy wasn't there on the show. Apparently Mondays are her days off.
Asterisk Bill Maher rolled his eyes. Greg Gutfeld couldn't stop laughing, and right in the middle was Joy Behar, unknowingly starring in a roast she never saw coming. As political talk turns into background noise, Joy still leads with recycled outrage, shouting over applause and coffee cups. Maher called out the broken ideas. Gutfeld tore into the chaos and joy. She's less a commentator, more a punchline from a media era that's long past its prime. Different styles, same knockout.
Words like vermin and poisoning the blood and the Third Reich. That's all. That's really what I'm asking.
They see Trump as a comedian. They see him as a clown who says crazy things.
They saw Hitler like that.
Right? Okay. But that doesn't mean, you can hate Trump. You can't hate everybody.
* Bill Maher and Greg Gutfeld didn't team up, and they're far from friends. But somehow they landed on the same target, Joy Behar. For Maher, she's a warning sign. For Gutfeld, she's a running joke. Two totally different voices, both calling out the same thing, ego replacing insight, outrage drowning out reason. And Joy? She stayed quiet. No comeback needed when the truth does all the talking.
Perhaps.
But she should know. Does anyone remember that time when she got carried away by Hurricane Sandy? Take a look.
Oh my God.
Thank you.
Bill Maher came in with cold sarcasm. Greg Gutfeld followed with comedy hits that didn't miss. Maher called out the shallow side of progressive media, and Joy Behar was the unspoken example. Gutfeld took it further, mocking her as a loud, entitled throwback stuck in non-stop arguments. No deep thoughts, just sharp jokes. To him, Joy isn't offering insight, she's just making noise, like a kid banging on a piano. And somehow that still passes for daytime TV.
Whoopi Goldberg getting yanked from The View right after she attacked me on The View is karma. There's no such thing as karma. Sorry. Sorry, but life is random. The only word to describe it when a big game hunter gets trampled by an elephant and then eaten by lions is hilarious.
Bill Maher didn't need to say Joy Behar's name. Everyone knew who he meant. His critique of fake outrage and performative media hit The View head-on. Joy wasn't just part of the problem, she was the example. As Maher calmly tore down the loud, shallow mess that daytime TV has become, Joy stood front and center, running on ego and the same old outrage. No debate, no sugarcoating, just the blunt truth.
Refusing to share a kidney.
I could be friends with a Trump supporter. I won't give them a kidney, but I could be friends with them.
Hey, Joy, it's a kidney, not a pizza. Of course, she's kidding at first, but then she goes on to explain the moral foundation for her resentment, and it's the same one that drives all.
This wasn't a debate, it was a quiet takedown. Bill Maher and Greg Gutfeld, without even coordinating, called out the same thing: Joy Behar's out-of-control TV antics. Maher took the lead, calling out fake smarts and over-the-top outrage, pretending to be truth. He never said her name, but it was clear who he meant. His words landed hard, hitting right at the chaos she's been stirring for years.
Favorite show, you might be a little slow. Yes, it's time for
Our View on The View.
Very serious music. They love to play the race card because
Bill Maher and Greg Gutfeld just teamed up for a takedown no one expected, and Joy Behar was right in the crosshairs. They didn't hold back, tearing into her live on air. After more than 20 years of fiery takes on The View, Joy finally got a taste of her own medicine. The internet lit up, and honestly, her ego might not bounce back anytime soon.
Text this week because she attacked me the week before.
Sure.
So everybody was like, "Oh, Bill, I get you're enjoying the karma." First of all, I'm going to talk about this at the end of my show next week, teaser. But there is no fucking thing as karma, okay? Get over that. Whoopi attacks me on a regular basis. She says stupid shit on a regular basis. They just happen to go.
Joy Behar just took heat from both ends. Bill Maher hit her with sharp sarcasm, and Greg Gutfeld followed up with his usual wild jabs. The outcome? Pure chaos and comedy. As for Joy's ego, let's just say it didn't make it through the jokes. Asterisk.